Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the morning con call. We start with technical and derivatives outlook. So in yesterday's session, we observed that even though when there was a cautious view, the market ended on a positive note at 17,151. Sectors like auto and pharmaceuticals and healthcare were the counters which traded positive, whereas the metals and real estate were under pressure. So coming to Nifty, looking at the chart pattern, I believe we are going to see the bounce back trade towards 17,200, 17,300. So we maintain that view. So and on the higher side, the resistance do come at 17,450, which is the 200-day moving average. So the range for the Nifty is this 16,800 on the lower side and 17,300 on the higher side. So immediate range. And on a long term, 17,500 and 16,500 is a larger range. So buyers for the day specific today being expiry, weekly expiry, I think this whatever the negative opening will be there, we'll be seeing a flat closing, flat to positive closing. That should be the view for the Nifty. 17,200 can be the weekly expiry for the Nifty. Coming to Bank Nifty exactly closes 39,989. And for the last 3-4 sessions, we have been maintaining that whenever the Bank Nifty trades above 40,000, and with the stock specific move, there is a high probability the Bank Nifty can move 1,500 points on the higher side. So that confirmation is needed. So as and when the 40,000 levels are taken out of the cash, so I think Bank Nifty will also perform the higher side. Looking at both the chart pattern, Nifty and Bank Nifty has always been the outperformer as in the last couple of days. So I believe Bank Nifty will see the positive bias. While in case the Bank Nifty starts moving, then the stocks to watch is ICICI Bank and Axis Bank. These are the two counters which are looking positive on charts, both for the trading move. One can take a view for 2 to 3 trading sessions. After this, the sector specific, we are finding strength in pharma. The pharma is a beaten down sector, but then within that, we are looking for a trading opportunity. Sun Pharma and Cipla are something which is looking positive on charts. For the short-term picks, there are few stocks like Pidilite and SRF is looking good on chart. Pidilite can test 2,500 in the short term. Even SRF can test 2,500 in short term. So we are having a positive view. And lastly, there was a move on the HDFC Life yesterday. So looking at the chart pattern, I think more 10% kind of move can be seen in HDFC Life. So that has to be kept on a watch list. Coming to derivatives data, so in Nifty future, there was a short covering in yesterday's session to the tune of 3.68%. And the put call ratio has gained from 0.88 to 0.93. The major call addition was seen in 17,500. So that will be the 17,500 and 17,300. So that will be the resistance, and lower side 17,000 and 16,800 put option. So that will act as a support. On the Bank Nifty, even Bank Nifty has seen a short covering to the tune of minus 3.26%. The put call ratio has declined in Bank Nifty. It was from 1.04 to 0.91. This has added little bit of weakness. The major call addition was seen at 40,000 strike price. That will act as a resistance. Lower side, 39,500 put option. So that should act as a support. So net Bank Nifty will see a positive bias only when the 40,000 levels are taken on in the first half, and then if it's closes near that level. At the closing, this FI data, again, the FIs have went short in index future, close to 878 contract. This long short ratio is currently at 7.75, and the net outstanding short position is 1,96,378, which is the highest in the last 3 years. So that's a view. We'll maintain that we'll see the trading bounce for the day. 17,500 for the Nifty and 40,000, 40,100 for the Bank Nifty. That should be the expiry, closing expiry for both the indices. So that's all from mine. I'll hand out to Devang sir for more research updates. Thank you.
Thank you, Brijesh sir. Good morning, all. So, few fundamental news from my end. First, on Anupam Rasayan. Anupam Rasayan has highlighted that the company has signed an MOU with Gujarat government for setting up 3 new plants at an investment of rupees 670 crores. The management team has indicated that they expect the asset turnover to be 1.75x and suggested that revenue generated after the plants are fully operational could be around 3,000 crores. indicating a CAGR of 41.18% uh, from FY22 to 25. FY22 reported numbers are close to 1,000 crores. Company has also mentioned that margins in the upcoming years remains to be strong. So overall, we believe this is a positive news for Anupam Rasayan, and it bodes well both on the revenue and the margin side. In terms of Edge Infra Engineering has been declared as L1 bidder HAM road projects of rupees 925 crores. With this, in Q4, its order win is around 3,300 crores, and guidance was 3,000 crores. So far this year, the win is 95 billion, which is roughly three times of its revenues, versus its guidance of HG achievement of more than 190%, and order book visibility is 3x. So hence we maintain a buy rating on the stock with a target price of 1067. In terms of M&M, so International Finance Corporation will invest 600 crores in Mahindra and Mahindra, wholly owned subsidiary, last mile mobility company. The investment comes as IFC aims to scale up affordable electric three-wheelers and small commercial vehicles. The investment will boost income from micro entrepreneurs in India and pave way for seamless shift from fossil fuels to electric vehicles into auto industry. The investment will be in the form of compulsory convertible instruments at a valuation of 6020 crores. The investment will result in an ownership of 9.97 to 13.64% for IFC in Mahindra's new company. So this is positive news, and we have a buy rating on the stock with a target price of 1,600. In terms of Hero MotoCorp will hike prices for certain motorcycles and scooters from April 1st to cover the cost increase on account of transmission on onboard diagnostic. 2. The price hike will be around 2% and vary by specific models and markets. We believe this is just to pass on the cost, and there will be no major impact, and we have a hold rating on the Hero MotoCorp with a target price of 2975. In terms of Chalet has acquired 100% stake in Sawmill Industries Private Limited, which owns the land and hotels of Duke Retreat Khandala. The company has paid 157 crores for this acquisition. Duke has 80 rooms and net sales of 24 crores. Chalet was keen in entering into leisure segment of hospitality, and this acquisition of Chalet is the first step towards it. Through valuation, though valuation paid for Dukes is slightly higher, we believe that it should be looked at from a long-term opportunity for the company, and we have a buy rating on the stock with a target price of rupees 450. On APL and Apollo, APL Apollo Tubes and Ornate Solar have announced their strategic partnership to design, engineer, build and manufacture innovative structural solutions for India solar industry. Company is set to launch an integrated solar roof solution that can transform conventional solar panels into primary roof for industrial sheds and commercial buildings. Ornate Solar is amongst the leading solar energy providers in India, having worked closely with latest renewable energy companies from Israel, Austria, USA, and India. The venture expects to do 2,500 crores in revenues by FY27, and this bodes well for APL and Apollo overall. In terms of KEC International Limited has secured new orders worth rupees 1560 crores for transmission and distribution in India from Power Grid Corporation of India under tariff-based competitive bidding route. This is a positive news for KEC. In terms of Coromandel International, the company will expand its operations in crop protection chemicals and foray into contract development and manufacturing organization development. The board further approved the plan to diversify into new growth areas, namely specialty and industrial chemicals. This is in line with the company's strategy to establish a sizable presence in crop protection chemical business and leverage its deep technical capabilities and best-in-class infrastructure into adjacencies like CDMO, specialty, and industrial chemicals. So this bodes well for Coromandel International. In terms of Hindustan Aeronautics, the government will set up 3.5% stake in Hindustan Aeronautics Limited through an offer for sale. The offer price of the OFS has been fixed at 2450 per share. The government proposes to sell up to 1.75% equity shares of face value 10 each of the company on March 23rd for non-retail investors and on March 24th for retail investors and non-retail investors who choose to carry forward their unallocated bid with an option to additionally sell 1.75% equity shares. The floor price of the stock has been fixed at 2450. Uh, Another news on Larsen and Toubro. So the company has signed an agreement with French-based energy company for a long-term partnership where the later will grant an exclusive manufacturing license of its pressured alkaline electrostyle technology to the former, including for future products upgrades. Another news on Reliance Industry. So Reliance Consumer Products, the FMCG arm of company's retail subsidiary, Reliance Retail Ventures, expanded its FMCG portfolio with the launch of personal and home care products. In GR infra projects, the company has emerged as the lowest bidder for 6-laning Surat, Nashik, Ahmednagar, Solapur greenfield stretch from Hasanpur to Badadal in Maharashtra at a cost of rupees 872 crores. It has been selected for construction of civil works at the Dibang multi-purpose projects in Arunachal Pradesh for rupees 3637 crores. So this bodes well for GR Infra. And lastly, on infra, on Nazara Technologies, Absolute Sports, a subsidiary of the company and the parent of the sports new platform Sports Kida, will acquire 73.27% in Pro Football Network, which is the third ranked platform for coverage and analysis of National Football League in the US. That's it from my end. Over to you, Kshitija.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. Few updates from my side. GAIL has an integrated tariff has been set around 58.6 MMBTU, so which is a better than expectation. GAIL has filed a rupees 68.55 MMBTU tariff, but the regulator has assumed it is a lower cost of gas. Next update on IGL. The company IGL and Bharat Heavy Electricals BHEL have signed a MOU for the development, manufacturing, and development of a type 4 cylinders, hydrogen blending in city gas distribution, and fuel cell-based power backup system. The next update on BNC Infradirect, the company subsidiary Sonali Gorakhpur Highway received the appointed date March 6, 2023 for the 4-laning Sonali Gorakhpur section NH29 National Highway in Uttar Pradesh. Next update, the Bosch Limited. The board of Bosch Limited has authorized Guru Prasad Mudalpur as a managing director and Sandeep Nalemandar as a joint managing director of the company from July 1st. The next update on sugar stocks. Government amends the export policy of biofuels, allows biofuel export for both fuel and non-fuel purposes without any restrictions. So this is a positive for the sugar stock, Praj Industry, India Glycol. So that's it from my end. Now I will hand over to Prabhakar sir. Thank you and over to you, sir.
Good morning, team. NSE, there is a news which says that over 75% of the NSE trading revenue now comes from options. And then in another news, NSE will scrap do not exercise facility. So now option traders could face big losses if you do not square up. So I think it is mainly to do with stock options. So one has to be very careful in stock option. There are multiple news. One is Fed has hiked the 25 basis point rate hike, and it has said that another 25 basis point this year is possible, after which we expect a pause. And 2024 a rate cut. So at least we have come to the end of the rate hike cycle. So any correction would be an opportunity to buy. Maybe in next 2-3 months can be volatile, after which we expect the bull market to start. There are stocks which are showing a lot of strength. Their GAIL is one stock where they have got a better gas pipeline rates for their new connectivity. That is positive for GAIL. GAIL already gives a 6% dividend also. And at current level, we are very positive on gas related companies like GAIL, IGL, MGL, Petronet, GSPL, Gujarat Gas. These are few companies where we expect profitability to increase as gas price has come lower. So we need to watch out for that. ICICI Pru Life has started to outperform, and even Surya Roshni is one stock. It is our coverage stock. So we need to watch that. KPIT Tech is one stock which is making an all-time high even when market is struggling. HG Infra and infrastructure is something we like. Now the kind of order book they have got, almost 9,000 crore of order, but the top line was only 3,000 crores last year. So I think HG Infra has a very good potential stock. Ahluwalia contract is one more. Even PSP project is one more where they get multiple contracts for construction. So we need to watch out for that. Tech Mahindra is one more stock we like. The change in management is going to be very positive. So I think we need to look at Tech Mahindra for 1 to 2 years time frame. HAL today the OFS is opening. So at 7-8% discount from the current price, I think it is a very attractive price to buy. So HAL in corrective thing, one can buy. IFC to invest 240 crores in JK Tire, and that will translate into 5.65%. It is a compulsory convertible debt which they will do. So that is positive. Angel One announced 9 rupees 60 paisa as dividend. REC sells entire stake in 6 SVP to Power Grid at par, not a major thing. This is very important. Shobha Income Tax Department conducts search at Shobha Real Estate Realty Office and premises. So we need to understand this is not the first time it is happening. In 2022 December, ED made an attachment for 202 crores now against the company under PMLA Act 2002 regarding a old case. So again there is a right. So if it is one-off, it is okay. But when you have continuous thing, then the stock, the corporate governance issue comes to fore. So I think one has to be very careful with this. NBCC bags multiple order worth 528 crores. Asiana, this is a real estate company in low-cost housing. It informed exchange about annual booking value guidance of 1,100 for the year of FY23 has been crossed. That is very important. They only guided for 1,100. But if you take till 20th March, they have done 1,278 crores. And they have sold almost 25.21 lakh square feet. And yesterday, after this news, Asiana, the stock was up almost 7-8%. At one point of time, even 10%. Patel Engineering, along with joint venture partner, bags 511 crores. This is Tumkur branch micro irrigation project, and the company is a 51% partner. So almost 281 crores will be the quantum they will do it. Indian airport operation are projected to report 26% increase in revenue at 3.9 billion in FY24 as per consultancy Kappa. IDFC Bank and IDFC First would complete their merger by FY23. That is going to be positive. In one more positive for Reliance, they are getting a lot of product, including your soap, liquid, this thing, they have a lot of name, dishwasher, soap, bars, home cleaners. So they will have brands like Glimmer, Puric, Get Real, Home Guard, Enzo brands. So something which is very positive for Reliance, but we need to see how it is going to happen. Sudarshan Chemical has appointed BTC Europe GmbH for distribution of products of the company in Europe. It is at least 6-7 days old news, but the stock has started to outperform. So we thought we will touch base on that. This is very positive for Sudarshan Chemicals. So we have mentioned GAIL, Sudarshan Chemicals, ICICI Pru Life, Surya Roshni, KPIT Tech, HG Infra, Tech Mahindra, HIL and Correction. So these are few stocks to watch out for. With that, over to you, Hitendra.
थैंक यू सर, गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन। हम इस कॉल को एक बार हिंदी में कर लेते स्टार्ट करते हैं। अनुपम रसायन के अनुपम रसायन ने कंपनी ने हाईलाइट किया, उन्होंने एमओयू किया गुजरात गवर्नमेंट के साथ 3 प्लांट सेटअप करेंगे। एक इन्वेस्टमेंट 670 करोड़ के आसपास है। ओवरऑल एक पॉजिटिव डेवलपमेंट रहेगा स्टॉक के लिए। अगर हम इसके नंबर्स देखेंगे तो 1000 करोड़ का टॉप लाइन हमने अभी तक किया है, 41% के आसपास है। एचजी इंफ्रा के लिए भी वो एक एलवन बेटर पर है। एचएम प्रोजेक्ट के लिए 925 करोड़ के लिए है और ये इन्होंने ऑर्डर विन किया 3300 करोड़ का और गाइडेंस है 3000 करोड़ की सो फार। 95 बिलियन का इनका ऑर्डर बुक साइज है, जो 3 टाइम्स इनका रेवेन्यू है और वर्सेस इनकी जो एचजी अचीवमेंट है मोर देन 190% है। नेक्स्ट एमएनएम के लिए ग्रुप है। एमएनएम के लिए न्यूज है, आईएफसी ने एक मेंबर वर्ल्ड बैंक ग्रुप के साथ इन्वेस्ट करेगी 600 करोड़, जो कि एमएनएम की होली ओन सब्सिडरी है, लास्ट टाइम मोबिलिटी कंपनी। और ये इन्वेस्टमेंट रिजल्ट करेगा नियर अबाउट ओनरशिप बिटवीन 10% से 14% तक आईएफसी का महिंद्रा की न्यू कंपनी में। हीरो मोटोकॉर्प के लिए भी न्यूज है, वो लोग प्राइस हाइक करेंगे सेमी मोटरसाइकिल्स में, जो कि स्कूटर रहेगा बेसिकली एप्पल वन से एंड बेसिकली कॉस्ट कवर के लिए ये प्राइस हाइक हो रही है। और ये ऑनबोर्ड डायग्नोस्टिक्स के लिए रहेगी, 2% के आसपास की प्राइस हाइक रहेगी। शारे होटल ने एक्वायर किया सोमन इंडस्ट्रीज प्राइवेट लिमिटेड, जो ओन करती लैंड एंड होटल ड्यूक्स रिटेल खंडाला में, और कंपनी ने क्लिक किया 157 करोड़ एक्विजिशन का। और ड्यूक्स के पास 80 रूम्स है और नेट सेल्स 24 करोड़ के आसपास ही है। वैल्यूएशन देखा जाए तो ड्यूक्स के लिए थोड़ा सा स्लाइटली हायर है, बट ये लॉन्ग टर्म के हिसाब से ग्रोथ अपॉर्चुनिटी रहेगी इस सेगमेंट। ईपीएल अपोलो ट्यूब्स एंड ओरनाट सोलर ने अनाउंस किया स्ट्रेटेजिक पार्टनरशिप, जो कि डिजाइन करेंगे, नीचे इंजीनियरिंग बिल्डिंग करेंगे इनोवेटिव स्ट्रक्चरल सॉल्यूशन, जो कि इंडियन सोलर इंडस्ट्रीज के लिए रहेगा। इनसे एक्सपेक्ट करता है 2500 करोड़ के आसपास का रेवेन्यू, जो कि 27 तक रह सकता है और एम्प्लॉयमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटी नियर अबाउट 250 इंजीनियर्स ग्रेजुएट्स को मिलेगी। पीसी इंटरनेशनल ने 1560 करोड़ का ऑर्डर जुटाया है टीएनडी प्रोजेक्ट से और पीजीसीएल जो पावर ग्रिड कॉर्पोरेशन से अंडर टैरिफ बेस्ड बिडिंग से। नेक्स्ट है कोरोमंडल ने भी कहा कि उनकी जो क्रॉप प्रोटेक्शन केमिकल्स है उसके साथ उन्होंने कॉन्ट्रैक्ट पूरी की है, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट डेवलपमेंट मैन्युफैक्चरिंग सीडीएमओ के साथ। एचएल के लिए न्यूज है कि यूनियन गवर्नमेंट अपनी स्टेक सेल करना चाहती है, 3.5% स्टेक सेल रहेगा, ओएफएस लेके आ रही है। 2450 का ओएफएस का भाव रखा गया है। गवर्नमेंट प्रपोज सेल कर दिया 1.75% एडिशनल, जो कि 3.5 के ऊपर रहेगा एज अ ग्रीन शो ऑप्शन रहेगा। मार्च 23 के लिए रहेगा नॉन रिटेल इन्वेस्टर्स के लिए और मार्च 24 रहेगा रिटेलर एंड नॉन रिटेल इन्वेस्टर जो कि कैरी फॉरवर्ड करना चाहता है अनुराग के लिए। सो अगर हम प्राइस वाइज देखेंगे तो 67% का करंट कल के सीएमपी से डिस्काउंट पे मिल रहा है। एलएनडी ने साइन किया एग्रीमेंट फ्रांस बेस्ड मैक्सिम एनर्जी के साथ, जो कि लॉन्ग टर्म पार्टनरशिप के लिए रहेगा और ये ग्रांट करेगा एक्सक्लूसिव मैन्युफैक्चरिंग लाइसेंस, जो कि प्रेशराइज्ड अल्कलाइन इलेक्ट्रोलाइजर टेक्नोलॉजी और फॉर्मर इंक्लूड करेगा फ्यूचर प्रोडक्ट्स के लिए। जीआर इंफ्रा ने भी एक इमर्ज हुआ है लोअर्स प्रोडक्ट, जो कि 16 सूरत नासिक अहमदनगर रहेगा। सोलापुर ग्रीनफील्ड प्रोजेक्ट रहेगा, 872 करोड़ का प्रोजेक्ट कॉस्ट है और अरुणाचल प्रदेश में भी सिविल वर्क्स के लिए प्रोजेक्ट मिला है। नजारा टेक्नोलॉजीज ने भी कहा कि वो एक कंपनी के साथ अपने एब्सोल्यूट स्पोर्ट्स, जो कि इनकी कंपनी की सब्सिडियरी, उसके साथ पार्टनर कर रहे हैं। स्पोर्ट्स क्रीडा जो कि एक्वायर करेगा 74% से इन प्रो फुटबॉल नेटवर्क। जिसमें हम देख रहे हैं कि 75% एनएससी का ट्रेडिंग रेवेन्यू आता है ऑप्शंस के जरिए। तो अभी एनएससी के लिए बेसिकली जो कि स्टॉक्स में डू नॉट एक्सरसाइज का जो ऑप्शन था वो राइट निकालने के लिए, तो बेसिकली यहाँ से थोड़ी इन्वेस्टर्स को लॉसेस हो सकते हैं। सेकेंडली कल फेड ने देखा जाएगा 25 बेसिस पॉइंट का रेट हाइक किया और अनदर 25 बेसिस पॉइंट का कहते हैं रेट हाइक कर सकते, तो हमें लग रहा है कि जो कि एंड है रेट हाइक्स का थोड़ा नियर आ चुका है। अगली 3 से 4 महीने की थोड़ी वॉलेटिलिटी मिल सकती है, तो इसमें हमें क्योंकि क्वालिटी स्टॉक्स है उसमें हमें फोकस रखना चाहिए। क्वालिटी स्टॉक्स हमें पोजीशन बिल्ड करनी चाहिए। फॉर एग्जांपल देखा जाए तो गेल हो गया, आईजीएल हो गया, एनजीएल, जीएसपीएल, गुजरात गैस, सूर्या रोशनी, टीपीआईटी टेक, एचएल, हमें अगर करेक्शन मिलता है तो वो स्टॉक्स में हम ध्यान रख सकते हैं। फिर सुदर्शन केमिकल जैसे स्टॉक्स में हम फोकस रख सकते हैं और ब्लू चिप स्टॉक्स में हमें ध्यान रखना चाहिए। हाँ, शोभा के कल देखा जाए तो आईटी डिपार्टमेंट ने उनके ऑफिसर्स में रेड किया था 2020 दिसंबर में ईडी ने भी एक रेड की थी। तो पीएनएल जो पीएनएल एक्ट के लेते हैं 2002 बेसिकली अगर देखा जाए तो एक बार वो वन ऑफ कर सकते हैं, ये बार बार हो रहा है तो पब्लिक गवर्नेंस में थोड़ा इशू आता है। एमबीसीसी ने भी मल्टीपल ऑर्डर्स बनाया है 528 करोड़ का। आशियाना हाउसिंग का भी हमें अपडेट मिला सेल्स का 1100 करोड़ की जगह में 1200 करोड़ से बुकिंग की मार्च में। ओवरऑल एक अच्छा बुकिंग दिख रहा है और कल स्टॉक में भी हमें एफर्ट दिखा था 8 से 10% के आसपास पे रैली। पटेल इंजीनियरिंग ने भी कहा कि वो एक तुमकुर में 511 करोड़ का हमें प्रोजेक्ट मिला है, बेसिकली माइक्रो इरिगेशन प्रोजेक्ट है और प्रोजेक्ट देखा जाए तो 81 करोड़ का है। तो इंडियन एयरपोर्ट ऑपरेशन में देखा जाएगा $3.9 बिलियन के आसपास का इनके रेवेन्यू रहेंगे। एंजल वन ने 9.6 रुपीज का डिविडेंड भी डिक्लेयर किया है। सो दैट्स इट फ्रॉम माय एंड। थैंक यू एवरीवन फॉर इन द मॉर्निंग कॉल। यू